When you compare the NBA to other major sports, it seems coaches just don't get as much credit for their strategy and their scheming and game plans.
Hey, Kevin, I think it's a misconception not only about the coaches, but about the NBA specifically, that it's not as complex as other sports. There's so much depth to this game. It is in a constant state of evolution. Once you think you've got the NBA down, I'm promising you it's going to evolve to another direction. This misconception is flat wrong.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Five to shoot. At the elbow, it's Şengün. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock.
For as hard as Şengün plays, he's always so relaxed on the floor.
Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game. And I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
High post, Şengün. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
Known as a terrific passer at his position, Şengün excels at finding the open man.
Here's Calathes. Pass to Papanikolaou. Here's Calathes. Plays it up off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Larkin looking it over. Here's Şengün. That one misses.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Fires from the wing, and the jumper is good.
And when Giannis is hitting that midi, best of luck. He truly becomes unguardable.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Now, here's Şengün. Defense right on him. The shot's good.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And he lays it straight in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Biberovic. Here's Sapahi. Connects from three-point range. He's got 6.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Giannis outside. It's good from long range. Antetokounmpo's got 7.
And when Giannis is sinking that shot, he is impossible to guard.
Pass to Biberovic. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. From outside the arc. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. To the wing right side.
Substitution on the court.
From deep three-point land. No good on the last second attempt there. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. They're up by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Pass to Papanikolaou. Outside, Antetokounmpo to the inside. And they're on the break. Larkin, the pass to Korkmaz. It's on target from the high post. Korkmaz grabs the miss. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Lets it go from deep. That shot, no good. To the paint. Pass to Papanikolaou. 6 to shoot. From about 16. And it's Osman with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it, because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
So both teams changing it up here. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Out to the right wing. When a team, Doris, is on a losing streak, what lessons can be learned from that?
Now, Kevin, you know this. Losing streaks seem to be inevitable in the NBA. The season is too long to go through without some adversity. What I think you learn is grit and how to keep fighting, even when you don't have your best game available.
Here's Larkin. 9-point game his last outing. 1:52 left in the second quarter. Fires for three. Sinks the three-pointer. 11 points in the game.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Dorsey. That three off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Fades and shoots. That misses off the backboard.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now Dorsey. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. There's the three. No, it doesn't go. His 4th miss in 8 attempts. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of the game. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Knocks down the 3 ball. Antetokounmpo's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Larkin. He has yet to score. That one, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David, thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were. And how about we move it on? Thanks for spending half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Being 47%, pretty solid. Pass to Şengün. And the layup falls. Şengün's got his third bucket of the night.
A guy who is ready to fight for it. Şengün using that strength to get that one to go.
Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Giannis. Here's the three. Out to the Kumbo. Stretching the four with the three.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Offensive rebound.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Here's Papanikolaou. Out left to the wing. Kumbo inside. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far. 90 seconds now into the second half. They set the screen. Larkin traps in the tray. Larkin's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And yes, it's good.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Pass to Şengün. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Şengün's got 4 points in the quarter.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Both teams will make substitutions. And this group gives us a second look at the shooting guards leading their position in steals over the last 10 games. There's 1:59 left in the third quarter. Here's Papanikolaou. Still without a basket. Can't connect from short range. Pass to Osman. Here's Larkin. Inside. Here's Şengün. Great look there, but off target.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter of the game. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
Okay, let's take a look at Alperen Şengün. His last 10 games, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And he's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Pass to Calathis. Over to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. To the middle. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Offline with the baseline jumper. Gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Here's Osman. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Osman's got his first 2 points. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Lets a floater go, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. They lead by 2. Don't go anywhere, folks. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. He lobs it up. It's tipped. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Puts it up from 12. Good as the jump shot falls.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
It seems to me a lack of effort and a lack of communication, and it's happening to both sides here late in the game.
Nice shot by Larkin.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
And the wait is now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Pass to Biberovic. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Rebounded by Papanikolaou.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. The big man. Giannis with a nice touch.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight, just unreal.
Here's Larkin. Pass to Şengün. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. To the paint. Here's Biberovic. A bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Pass to Papanikolaou. Here's Antetokounmpo. Shot off that time. In 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Şengün. Rebounded by Papanikolaou. Here's Kalathis. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Inside, Antetokounmpo, automatic.
There is no question Antetokounmpo is a star in this league. This team trusts him to make the big shot.
Here's Şengün. Let's go. Count it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Nerves of steel, Mr. Şengün.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Here's Antetokounmpo. Money!
And he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Şengün, no good.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Pass to Kalathis. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that about wraps it up.
There's a lot to love about Christmas Day, not the least of which are the great NBA matchups we always get.
Oh, B.A., we've seen some Christmas classics over the years, haven't we? Something about playing on this holiday brings out the best in players and teams.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Jamal Murray. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's R.J. Barrett, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 1. Jokic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts up a 3, and he buries his first look.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Bogdanovich against Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Shot from 16, and they pick up 2.
Excellent shot from SGA. I like seeing them shake loose in the mid-range.
Right wing. And just over a minute played here to start the game. That one's good for 2.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. I asked Coach what the plan is for slowing down Jamal Murray. They said, honestly, it comes down to team defense. You need to be aware of where Jamal is at all times. He can light you up. But Murray also can dish it, so we have to be smart guarding him. Always a difficult task defending the talented Canadian Jamal Murray. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Olynyk. Here's Barrett. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Barrett getting down low doesn't mean he can't be aggressive. He was on that play.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. With some arc, and he sinks the layup.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Now here's Barrett. Right now averaging 6 a game. Can't get it to fall. Gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. And he drives in. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Jovic, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. And now a moment for the 2K leaderboards, the top scoring teams in the NBA.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
There's 1:26 left in the first quarter of the game. Fires from deep. And it's Lyles missing. Gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Bogdanovich against Barrett. Outside Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Bogdanovich has gotten his second bucket of the game.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Picked by Murray. Here's Lyles. Drills it from deep.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Bogdanovich, that's good. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Pass to Murray. Back to Barrett. Screen by Olynyk. Fires the 3. And it's Barrett with the 3. Barrett's got 5 points.
Well, finding some room there on the perimeter, the lefty R.J. Barrett knocks it down.
Bogdanovich up top. Lets the 3 fly. Doesn't go that time. And that concludes the first quarter of play. They lead by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Jovic in at the four-man spot. Launches a three. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Lugens Dort out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point guard position. They get it again. From deep, Jokic. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. Dort outside. Outside, Alexander-Walker. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. To the left wing. Jokic in the post. Clark covers. And he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. The home team on D. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Now Brooks. No made baskets yet. Good work there as it goes.
A throwback wing. Dylan Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
Here's Teodosic. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Dort outside. Barrett passes to Brooks. Dort outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Dort. From behind the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And this is the area where Dort has really shown some massive improvement. Great touch from that range.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And a look here at the shooters doing the most damage from long range this season. Fourth, Bogdan Bogdanovic.
Well, the shooting percentage he's cultivated from deep range is so impressive. His three-point shot is about as good as you can hope for.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. For 3, good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Trying to improve every year, that's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovic has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
Now here's Dort. Pass to Olynyk. Outside Barrett. The 3-ball. Another miss. He's 2 for 4.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And here's Bogdanovic, guarded by Barrett. The 3, and Bogdanovic is good for 3. Bogdanovic has got 6 here in the quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Olynyk with a screen on Bogdanovic. Here's Barrett. Good on the 13-footer.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Bogdanovich up top. Dort defending. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Staying aggressive, stay on the attack. That's how Bogdanovich is going to earn these whistles.
And so Bogdanovich nails them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Murray scanning the floor. 4 seconds left. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Now they're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
So we conclude the first half. Up by 8. And we'll return shortly.
The visiting team, 21. Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half.
Coming in, this looked like an even matchup on paper, but on the floor, mismatch. These guys are putting the wood to them.
Okay, fellas, now that does it for half.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. Boy, Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime. Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. R.J. Barrett out there with Trey Lyles. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at point guard. Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. For 3, Barrett. And the three-pointer goes. Barrett's got 10.
You love when Barrett starts to feel it from downtown.
Pass to Bogdanovich. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Barrett. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's an 8-footer. That one's wide left.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
And stolen by Barrett. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Barrett. They kick it out to Murray. Shot clock at 6. Buries it from 3. 5 points in the game.
Well, he's got a confident shot going right now as Jamal's stepping into that 3-ball.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. So both teams making some changes here. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Jokic outside. It's rebounded by Barrett. Got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Look at Shea playing big inside.
You have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside. It can add some spunk to your team.
Now Jokic. Jokic with a screen on Barrett. Back to Bogdanovich. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Bogdanovich, that's good. Bogdanovich has got 19 points.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Well, Brent, this is the 8th season for Bogdanovich. He's as steady as a metronome, man.
You know, the thing, BA, I don't think guys appreciate him as much as they should in that off-guard position. He is gritty and competitive. He can shoot the ball. He's willing to take big shots. And I love the pace and competitiveness he plays with.
Pass to Jokic. Jokic is doubled and stolen by Murray. And they're pushing it up. SGA on the move. And the basket is good.
Coaches love Gilgeous-Alexander, and the way that he's working, he's refusing to give in against that kind of airtight defense.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. There's 48 seconds left in the third. Bogdanovic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Bogdanovic. Here's Teodosic. The three is up. Brooks with the rebound. Clark left side. Pass to Murray. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Here's Jovic. Teodosic. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 5.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Up by 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. Moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers in the huddle.
Hey guys, come on. Let's close this quarter. Let's close it. Got to pick up our pace. Got to pick up our pace right here.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Guduric in at the 2. There's a screen. Outside, Alexander Walker. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Alexander Walker's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Pass to Jokic. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Brandon Clark.
If you're a defender and you're leaning just a little bit, Jokic is going to take advantage of you.
Good on both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Gilgeous-Alexander up top. Now here's Brooks. That one falls.
I'm not sure why they aren't going to him more. He's scoring the ball so well.
Here's Teodosic. 60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. Jokic in the post. Working on Clark. The big man, Jokic.
Size and touch of Jokic just too much. Finishing with power and finesse.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any 3 they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Yep, that one goes.
This is when you need a defensive presence, but it's just not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
Count it.
Gilgeous-Alexander has blossomed into this forceful guard. Just look at this performance.
2 minutes gone by here in the 4th.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Jokic with a screen on Barrett to the inside. Oh, what a slam from the big man, Jokic.
Well, Jokic needed it, and he got it.
Murray with it. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go from 14. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Outside Bogdanovic. He drops it from range. Bogdanovic has got 22 points.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble. And SGA is used to burying these kind of big-time shots. Just an outstanding leader for this team.
Pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the growth that Shea has shown over the years, it has come on so fast with how he has improved, but he's adding to his game.
Pass to Jokic. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul, second team foul.
.40 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
First personal foul, third team foul.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Takes a 13-footer. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
Say it with me now. SGA. Get it done.
First personal foul, fourth team foul.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second of 2 is good. And that puts him up 5. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is alive, given the situation right now. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Oh, so slippery in there. Gilgeous-Alexander makes great adjustments to get what he wants.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now. Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow. He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5.
2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Outside Barrett. Off target from outside. And he commits the intentional foul.
Third personal foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Shot is good by Barrett. And so they get the victory here at home. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this.
What a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Reza Shea. Wembanyama's out there with Song. Then there's Hayes, and it's Fournier in at the 2 spot.
This kid, Reza Shea, is a team-first kind of player, willing to give it up to the open man.
Here's Larkin, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Buries the long-range jumper.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Koulibaly, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. Here's Koulibaly. Here's Wembanyama for 3. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Pass to Biberovic. Şengün inside. Wembanyama on him. Şengün finds Larkin. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Sapahi. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Hayes. No good on the 3.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
And Alperon Şengün continues to prove himself, RJ, as one of the game's most promising big men.
Oh, a lot of it is because of his passing ability, Kevin. Shades of Nikola Jokic out there. Having a big man who can distribute like Şengün is a real luxury.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
There's a good screen. Got a piece of it.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
And it's Reza Shea missing. Gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Now here's Hayes. Pass to Wembanyama. Off target from 3-point range. Inside. Şengün, no good. Gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Biberovic. He's defended by Koulibaly. Here's Sapahi. It's deflected. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. On the wing, Koulibaly. He has yet to score. Pass to Hayes. Lets the three fly. And he's good on the three ball.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Larkin looking it over. Here's Şengün. Here's Biberovic. No good, unable to end this run. And that concludes the first quarter of play. They lead by 8. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
Screen by Şengün. It's stolen by Gobert. Abusele out there with Batum. Then it's Koulibaly. Then there's Rizasheh, and it's Gobert in at the 5. Pass to Koulibaly. Rizasheh with it. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations. Looking like your classic wing. Zachary Rizasheh is 6'8", long, and can hit threes. A real modern swingman.
On Thursday, then on Sunday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
We've got Bilal Koulibaly. Batum is out there with Yabusele, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Rizasheh in at the 2-guard spot.
This is Rudy in his zone, where his shot is within easy reach. You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Koulibaly. Gobert the screen. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. Koulibaly, no good. Here's Sapahi. And the layup's good off the glass. He has 5.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. There's the pick. Here's Koulibaly. Drills it from outside.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
To the left side wing. Here's Şengün. He doesn't hit that one. Gobert with the defensive effort. Here's Koulibaly. Pass to Rupert. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. To the wing on the left. Here's Korkmaz. Now Şengün. Still scoreless. Over Gobert. Şengün no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Yabusele passes to Batum. 54 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Rupert. Here's Yabusele. And here's Gobert. Şengün covering. Yabusele can't hit.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Korkmaz, defended by Batum. Shot from the top of the key, and that one's good. Korkmaz has got his first 2 points of the night. Gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Gobert finds Koulibaly. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Osman. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so we wrap up the first half. Leading by 10. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
And it's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your...
You take a look at the visitors. I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the visiting team. Thank you for being with us.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Oh, he launched that one from way outside. Harkins got his second bucket of the night.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Reza Shea is out there with Song. Then it's Evan Fournier. Then there's Hayes. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. Sarr gets the bucket.
Physical defense, but the strength training already kicking in for Sarr.
Pass to Biberovic. For 3. Hits it from 3-point range. He's got 8.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
They've got Victor Wembanyama. Sarr out there with Reza Shea. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Hayes in at the point. Wembanyama down low. Şengün's there. And that one drops for him.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
And it became very clear very early, RJ, that Wembanyama is legit and a very special player. Generational.
You never know until those first few games, but it was immediate how different Wemby is going to be. He has already met those lofty expectations that we all had for him.
We've got Evan Fournier. Sarr out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Reza Shea, and it's Hayes in at the point guard position. Gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Here's Larkin. 9 points in the game so far. And a miss there on the triple.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
They've got Sarr. Fournier out there with Hayes. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Reza Shea in at the small forward. Here's Larkin. Pass to Biberovic. A three-pointer is right on target. Biberovic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clear.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. Here's Osman. He's guarded by Fournier. We've got 1:23 left to play in the third. Hayes the pass to Gobert. Koulibaly with it. Oh, he just jams it right over Şengün. Wow!
And give credit to Gobert there. Excellent pass to an open teammate.
Over in the corner, Osman. 54 seconds left in the third. Here's Sapahi. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 11 points in the game.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
At the top of the key, Gobert. Pass to Koulibaly. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Osman. Sapahi is guarded by Fournier. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Hayes. Jump shot is good that time. Hayes has got 9. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. They lead by 8. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here's Batum, and he sinks that one hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Batum's got his first points of the night. Abusele out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Batum. Then it's Koulibaly. And it's Zhang in at the point.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
To the middle. Here's Koulibaly.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Shot clock at 6. In the corner, Şengün with it. From downtown, that shot misses.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Koulibaly finds Zhang. Here's Yabusele. To the inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. Now, he tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys?
Thanks, David. Here's Sapahi. Nice open look, but it's no good. Fournier in the corner. Down low. Here's Sarr, and it's good for 2.
Letting the big man Sarr go to work inside. I like seeing him being aggressive down low.
Pass to Biberovic. Shoots over Rizachet. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Here's Wembanyama. And that one hits back iron. Pass to Larkin. Here's Biberovic. Over Rizachet. And that one's good. Biberovic. Biberovic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? That's a trick question. You don't.
Wembanyama against Şengün. Now here's Hayes. To the wing right side. Rizachet with it. Takes the three. It doesn't go for him. Pass to Biberovic. Back to Şengün. Taken away by Hayes. Outside Fournier. Here's Wembanyama. Now Rizachet. Takes a three. The rebound by Biberovic. Pass to Şengün from deep three-point land. No good on the shot. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Wembanyama. Connects on the 9-footer.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Wembanyama against Şengün. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never...
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Election Day, Grant.
Oh, yes, B.A. A good cause to pause, amplifying the importance for all who are capable getting to the polls and making sure our voices are heard.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to Jokic. And the shot goes.
Have a lot of respect for Jokic's feel for the game. He plays the right way, sees everything, great vision, and he processes what he sees so quickly.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Hits it from about 6 feet out.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Outside Bogdanovich. It's Jokic, high post. Inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And that's a sweet dime from Jokic. He's always had good vision, and it only seems to get better every year.
To the paint. Here's Kalathis. Good! And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
And Clark, Giannis is an endearing player in many ways. Which one of his dad jokes is your favorite?
Tell you what, B.A., I can't pick out a favorite, but I love the fact that he's got such a great sense of humor and a sense of being comfortable in his own skin. that all comes out when he interacts with the media and fans. He doesn't take himself too seriously, and I think that's why so many people love him.
Sinks the tray.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now here's Bogdanovic. 5 to shoot. Jokic the screen. Beyond the arc. Giannis with the rebound. Gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. 1:49 left to play in the first quarter. No good with the triple. Bogdanovic on the wing. Knocks down the triple.
And this is why Bogdanovic is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games are the best.
Exactly. 2 top teams in the conference. They want to continue that success this season as they look long-term towards playoff seeding.
Jovic, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Antetokounmpo for 3. Nails it from 3. Antetokounmpo has got 5 points.
Well, if Giannis is knocking down threes defensively, nothing you can do.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. We discussed the challenges a player like Giannis Antetokounmpo presents for his defense, and Coach responded saying he's a handful for sure. I told our guys to make sure we seal up any lanes to the basket and just try to make him beat us with his jumper. It won't be easy, but Coach feels like they'll be able to make it a little more difficult for Giannis. Guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Offensive rebound. There's 42 seconds left in the opening quarter. Tries again. And the layup is up and in. 7 points in the game. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Jovic. Now Bogdanovic. Gets the 3 to fall. Bogdanovic has got his second bucket of the night.
This speaks to the level of confidence Bogdanovic possesses, looking to shoot immediately off the catch.
Here's Kalathis. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
Taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. They're up by 2. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Down low. Here's Papanikolaou. He puts up a 3, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
3 points.
Here's Teodosic. Over to the left wing. Antetokounmpo against Jokic. Can't hit it from 12 feet. Here's Papanikolaou. Clock at 6. Inside. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
you know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Guterich. Yet to see a basket. Back to Jokic. Here's the three. For three. The Joker knocks it down. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, Parker.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
To the inside. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Kalaitakis. No good on the three. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Jokic. Jokic using his strength inside.
There's just no stopping Jokic on the inside.
Gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Yeah, you know, the Greek Freak is extremely versatile. He's a 5-position player and does all of it at an elite level.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. From downtown, Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Shot is up, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Love that from Antetokounmpo. No hesitation.
Outside Bogdanovic. The three. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Monster buzzer beater. Helps carve into that deficit. It's anyone's game now.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Playing for one another. The phrase gets overused, but
Now let's take a moment. Thanks for tuning in.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Well, we got a close one here in Brooklyn. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. Pass to Jokic. And they double up Jokic. For the lead. Counted. Shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Second half getting started. About a minute played. With his first shot attempt. And there it is for him. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Outside Bogdanovich. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. To the middle. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Jokic doing a nice job on the screen. Solidly set, then rolls to the perfect spot for the score.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And a moment to check out the 2K leaderboard. Here were the best rebounders last season. In the third spot, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
The visitors with the ball. Here's Kalathis. Shot clock at 5. Can't cash in the 10-footer. Shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. There's a minute 54 left in the third quarter. Puts it up. Had the space there, but it's offline.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Kalathis. Antetokounmpo outside. They set the screen. Fires the three. What a make! Giannis for 3.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Outside Bogdanovich. Let's go with a 3. That one doesn't drop.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
It's almost illegal. Somebody as big as Giannis shouldn't really have that quick of a first step.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Antetokounmpo covering Jokic, and they double up Jokic. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And what a tough finish. When Bogdanovich scores through contact, it really helps with his confidence.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight, and that one falls for Bogdanovich. Gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Kalathis. To the inside. Antetokounmpo, that's good. Antetokounmpo has gotten his first points in this one.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Here's Teodosic. Still without a bucket. He buries it from 3.
You can tell Bogdanovich is in an attacking mindset right now, being aggressive and getting rewarded for it.
Here's Kalathis. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Antetokounmpo has got his second bucket on the night. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. They lead by a bucket. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And we take a listen in now to Tom Tip.
You guys got to read the ball better.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Teodosic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
And he's going for the lob. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
On Wednesday, then on Saturday.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for your home team.
And he makes a first.
17. 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. Antetokounmpo with it. Bully ball in the paint from Giannis.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. From 13, and that's good for 2.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. That's no good. He's 8 for 11.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
In a close contest, you have to put the ball in the hands of someone who will find a way to put up points.
Out to the wing. Six on the shot clock. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. The shot off that time. Here's Bogdanovic, and it's blocked. Here's Kalathis. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Look at Giannis playing big inside against contact.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Here's Jokic. The shot no good. Good D by Antetokounmpo. Got 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Cash.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. "54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Spins. Down low. Here's Jokic. Count it! And that one brings them within 1.
How about the big-time clutch basket from Jokic? No backup in him, despite the major pressure.
Antetokounmpo, right side.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace in that situation.
And he does get the second one. And that'll put him up 2. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
A chance to tie it up here.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw.
Now here's Jokic. Jokic is doubled. Off with the layup, and they go to the intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Off target from downtown.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for him.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
He snuffs out any comeback hopes with an impressive performance at the line. And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Come on now, look, sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Number 11, first personal foul, fourth team foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
2 shots.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know.
Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
NBA, and a major part of the game plan, Greg, for both of these teams.
And we can expect to see a high volume of shots from beyond the arc in this one. I'm looking for whichever squad is able to create more havoc and throw the opposing shooters off their rhythm.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Lyles out there with R.J. Barrett. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Olynyk in at the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander against Schroeder. Wasted no time on that one.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Pass to De Silva. Wagner outside. Sinks the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
Fires from deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Wagner's got 6 points.
Yeah, and look at the stroke on Wagner's 3. Total confidence.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Lyles passes to Olynyk. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
Not just a low post threat, Olynyk is also capable of doing damage with his jumper.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. He immediately mentioned that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, is at the top of their scouting report. He told me the key to stopping SGA is defending without fouling. Easier said than done, but try to keep him off the free throw line. And try, emphasis on try, to make Shai a jump shooter. A very tall task. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And now a look at the 2K leaderboard to see which point guards have been playing the best perimeter defense during the last month. 5th on the list, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And not only are these players tremendous at picking a ball handler's pocket, but as terrific point guards, They also know how to jump into passing lanes and get a steal or deflection that way as well.
Well, when you have someone who can orchestrate your offense and be the point of attack on defense, it makes life a whole lot easier.
Pass to De Silva. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Murray kicks to Brooks. And here is Olynyk, the three. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Olynyk's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, Olynyk will roam around the perimeter hunting for three.
Back to Schroeder. Wagner on the wing. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Wagner's got 8 points. Gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Shoots over Schroeder, and it's good off the back rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
De Silva with the bucket.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And we reach the end of the first quarter, leading by 4. The second quarter comes. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made three, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
They've got Barrett. Lou Dort out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Brooks in at the small forward.
With defenses usually playing him to drive, Barrett's developed a nice little floater for when he can't get to the rim.
Here's Tiemann. A three-pointer, no good. Brooks against Washington. Brooks, the pass to Barrett. Now, here's Dort.
Home team foul. Washington.
Miles check in for Clark.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Alexander Walker passes to Brooks. Trains it from beyond the arc. Brooks has got 5 now.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Pass to Hartenstein. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Here's Barrett. Bonga pulls it in.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Stan, we talk about this every night. So much great young talent coming into the NBA. Is there one player, though, in particular, who right now stands out to you?
What I have to say, Kevin, Victor Wembanyama, I don't know that we have ever seen a guy of that size do the things that he does. Now, you can say, well, what about Nikola Jokic? Well, Nikola Jokic, first of all, is not Victor Wembanyama's size. And then Victor's handle and his length, the guy's incredible. He's going to be the face of the NBA for a long, long time.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Wagner touched it last. Boy, 3 games left until the start of the playoffs. Let's see how the East will look. Taking a look here at the visitors. They're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs. They're sitting in 5th place.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots. Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the move and the basket, SGA has the defense shook.
Wagner against Murray. Six on the shot clock. Seaman, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Personal foul.
And he makes the first. So both teams making some changes here. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. 1:14 left to play here in the half. Good on the three-point shot.
Incredible range from Gilgeous-Alexander, making a tough shot look easy.
Shooter passes to Wagner. Pass to De Silva. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. De Silva's got 10 points. Gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Murray. Jordan with the bounce pass. Here's Murray. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. The three. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
26 seconds left in the first half. Shooter passes to Wagner. Clock at 6. Fires for 3. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, forcing the defense to extend out.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, it counts. 14 points for him.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. They're up by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through. All right, and now that we are. And that's all for us.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Indicative of smooth offensive play, up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. R.J. Barrett is out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Murray. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 1 spot. Schroeder outside for the tie. It's rebounded by Barrett. Shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. It's good.
Well, every defense gives extra attention to Murray, but they still have trouble keeping him under control.
They've got Barrett. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Jamal Murray. Then it's Trey Lyles. And it's Olynyk in at the 5, roaming the paint. De Silva, no good. Schroeder against Gilgeous-Alexander. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
We've got Trey Lyles. Murray out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Barrett, and it's Olynyk in at the center position.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
And Wagner, as we know, Stan, came into the league with a splash and hasn't really slowed up since.
Now, Kevin, I think he's surprised a lot of people. He has never played like a young guy. He's always played with the maturity of a veteran guy, and he just keeps getting more and more responsibility. He's handled it well, and then he could become a perennial all-star.
I like that assessment.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Dort, he's checked in for Lyle. Over to the left wing. Here's Tiemann, and that one is good. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Olynyk. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's De Silva. 10 points for him. Shoots over Dort. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. De Silva's got 12 points in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Washington. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander puts up a three, and that's good. Jamal Murray for three. Murray's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, you got to love that play. Murray gets to his spot, and the pass is right there.
Pass to De Silva. Shot clock at 5. Dort grabs the miss.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide open shooter and just gets him the ball.
Washington with it. Nothing on the board. Pass to De Silva. And he banks in the layup.
Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
The third quarter comes to a close. Up 8. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Wagner. And it's Bonga in at the 2. Knocks down the 3 ball.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from him.
Deep 2 from Brooks. And that one swishes right in.
Well, they expect this from him. And he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Here's De Silva. Brooks grabs the board. Has been just uncontainable. 72%. Here's Dort. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Being at 52% for the field. They're clicking. There's Wagner with the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Wagner's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Listened in on what Joe Mazzulla told his team. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Fakes to Wiles. Floats it up there for Gilgeous-Alexander. And they're running. Here's Wagner. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Well, look, it's been a big night for Wagner. He's 6'10", skilled, smart, a really difficult matchup.
And Barrett gets it to go.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Here's Wagner. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Well, no surprise, Wagner is becoming a guy they can go to in big spots.
Bucket is good.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
Wagner outside. From past the arc, and the 3-ball is good. Wagner's got 20 points.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Schroeder against Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go with a 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Crushing blow to the host right there. I mean, they were in this game for what felt like only a second before instantly giving that 3-pointer.
Wagner against Barrett. Out to the right wing. Wagner outside. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
.46 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Wagner on the wing. Barrett covering.
And this is why they go to Wagner here. He can get them the clutch points.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
And that tacks another big point onto the league. Great N1 play showing us now. Look at that killer instinct.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Here's Schroeder. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. To the paint. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, what I want to know, where is the communication defensively?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. 19 seconds left to play here in the fourth. There's Wagner with the 3. It falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the 3-point shot. But when you're knocking them down, you might as well keep riding it.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, at this point, they're going to have to go for the 3 and try to force OT.
And wow, what a time to tie this game up, guys.
It took a while, but they've chipped away, and now it's anyone's game.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Money!
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. And so the road team gets the W in this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
Talking about is the five-man phased out of the game, and all of a sudden now you have several MVPs who occupy the position. It is unequivocally going to be a special matchup tonight.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Sinks it from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Over to the wing. Şengün against Jokic. Jokic throws it down.
Powerful stuff from the Joker. The defense doesn't want any of that, and I don't blame him.
Larkin passes to Şengün. And there's the screen. Clock at 4. Three-pointer, no good. It's Jokic, high post. Yep, count it.
Down in the paint, Jokic knows how to take charge, getting past the D and to a look.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game. And if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Knocked loose. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up.
First team foul. 2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Pass to Jovic. Fires for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Here's Baberovic. 1:36 left in the first. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Larkin. Puts up a deep 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Outside Bogdanovic. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
This is Bogdanovic's game. Catch, shoot, score.
Timeout. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
Now here's Şengün. It's hauled in by Petrushev. They've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Bogdanovic passes to Jovic. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And that one's good. Teodosic.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
Here's Korkmaz. No points yet. Pass to Baberovic. Shot to stop the run. They get it back. Out left to the wing. Şengün, a screen on Bogdanovic. Back to Şengün. Here's Korkmaz. 1 second left. Oh, did he get it off in time? He did! How about that?
Are you serious? That was incredible.
What a way to seize momentum. Can it carry over into the next quarter? Beautifully done.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. They lead. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
To the wing on the left. Here's Jokic. Inside, Jokic drops it in.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
Here's Larkin. There's the triple. Drains the triple. Larkin's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Teodosic. Pass to Topic. Three-pointer. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Larkin passes to Korkmaz. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Count that bucket. Larkin's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Here's Jovic. Pass to Topic. The three ball. The rebound by Osman. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Now here's Jokic. He's got 6. Chalk up 2 there. Jokic has got 8 points.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
To the left side wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Baberovic. He's got 6. 5 on the clock. Here's Larkin. And a miss there on the triple.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. He can't get that one to fall. Gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
There's the drive. Can't hit from in close. Gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Fires the 3. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to review the game plan. And checking the 2K leaderboard. These teams led the league in three-point percentage last year.
Last year, they were so good at generating open looks from distance. That's why their three-point shooting was so high.
54 seconds left in the second. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And that one misses. Gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Can't cash it in from close range. Shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. Pass to Bogdanovic. Out to the wing. 29 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Sinks that one from the post.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Larkin. Give him 8 points now. Here's Baberovic. Hits the trifecta. Baberovic has got 9.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. They're up by 3. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Well, I think for the home team, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, playing well on the road can be very difficult. They're doing a good job despite the challenges.
Away from home, they aren't letting the crowd get into. And that's it for half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Baberovic has got all 3 threes to fall. Dead-eye shooting. Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Jokic. Jokic is doubled. 6 to shoot. Here's Bogdanovic. Jokic using his strength inside.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Şengün against Jokic. Out to the right wing. All sorts of time. And he connects with a jumper. Well, we got a close one here in Brooklyn. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. There's a screen. Shot clock at 6.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And he drops the first. And so he makes both from the line. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Larkin. To the left wing. 5 to shoot. Jokic against Şengün. And that one no good to start off the night.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Uneasy, too, on the layup.
I like seeing Bogdanovic get it done inside. An opportunistic score around the rim.
Defended by Bogdanovic. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And the shot goes down. 6 points for him. Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. You're looking at the best in free throw shooting last year in the NBA. Bogdan Bogdanovic is second.
Very steady at the line. He's the guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
It's Jokic, high post. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
That's a big man down there. I mean, when Jokic gets ideal positioning inside, he uses his size to draw contact.
And the second free throw is good.
That will sting a little bit, failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
Pass to Baberovic. Here's Larkin. Şengün, the screen. Here's Larkin. Give him 8 points now. Unloads from 13. Jokic grabs the board. A minute 22 left in the third quarter. Takes a 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Oh, man. I mean, the passing from Jokic is off the charts. Gave his man just a great look.
.52 seconds left in the third quarter. Şengün. And that one's good.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Top of the key. Jokic's shot is good. Jokic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
This right here, whew, this is how you want to play the game. With passion, with energy, just great hustle play right there.
Here's Baberovic. 9 points in the game. They set the screen. Here's Larkin. Offline with a 3. Gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Oh, what a slam from the big man, Jokic.
And this is what makes Jokic an MVP caliber talent. His ability to dominate the defense.
Pass to Korkmaz. to the wing, right side. Here's Baberovic. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Up by 5. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers in the huddle.
Come on, let's keep it going. The ball movement is good, guys. We're getting...
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Shooting a fantastic 57%. Pass to Şengün. And there's the drive. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Offensive rebound. Jokic gets the bucket.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Up and in on the layup.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Timeout. And Doc Rivers calls timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. From deep. Counted from distance.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And that one drops for him.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Takes a 13-footer. The bank shot, no good.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Count that one.
And there's the patience right there. Şengün surveys the floor and finds his guy.
Pass to Jokic. Jokic is doubled. Bogdanovic on the wing. He buries it from 3.
And Bogdan has played in big games before, and this experience translating into him being ready to take important shots.
Defended by Bogdanovic. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Inside, Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Morphing from second-round pick to superstar. Jokic comes up big for this team night after night.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Defended by Bogdanovic. 6 on the shot clock. Doesn't go for him. Gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Defended by Bogdanovic. And it's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. To the paint. Here's Jokic. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Baberovic. Fires from deep. And And it's in. And now they trail by just 4.
We've seen a lot of points tonight, but we've also seen a lot of poor defense as well.
That's unacceptable. The hustle and focus on that end is not there for either side.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
.24 seconds left to play in the 4th. Defended by Bogdanovic. The rebound by Bogdanovic. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Drops in the 3.
3 points.
7 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. And that's an intentional foul.
4th personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
Taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. Hits the trifecta. And so the home crowd treated to a win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
Now the starting group for the visitors. To the inside.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First personal foul, first team foul.
First free throw is good.
2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. Schroeder looking around. Hartenstein with the screen for Wagner.
Well, over 80% from the line for his career. You do not want to foul Franz in the act.
It's his first trip to the line. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Shaking his head moment there, had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Papanikolaou. Back to Giannis. 4 on the shot clock. For 3. Good on the triple.
And Giannis showing you we can lead the offense through him.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Schroeder passes to Wagner. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Three-pointer. Trains the three-pointer. He's got 6.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now, here's Wagner. And it's Schroeder missing. Right wing. On the wing, Giannis. Baseline try. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And Giannis continuing to look for the mid-range, showing his confidence.
And Brent, last season, Giannis became the first player in NBA history to average over 30 points a game on over 60% shooting from the field. I mean, jaw-dropping numbers.
Yeah, incredible stuff, Kevin. And when you think about how much basketball has changed, the variety of shots, the great big men that have dominated the NBA floors for so long, for Giannis to be able to do that in this day and age with the three-point evolution and revolution that's happened, it speaks to just how dominant a player he is.
Pass to De Silva. There's Wagner with the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wagner's got 7 points.
Yeah, this is a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. That combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. Now, Wagner following the three-point attempt by Giannis. And it's Wagner missing. Antetokounmpo against Schroeder. Pass to Papanikolaou. Now, Antetokounmpo. And that one comes up a bit short.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Here's Wagner. He has 7, and it's Schroeder in the corner. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Up by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Here's Washington. It's good. Washington's got his first bucket of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Inside. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Down low. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Go into the rack with energy. and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Pass to Washington. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Now here, the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams.
And they were so awesome last year on the boards, blocking out, maintaining position, and finishing off possessions with the rebound. They are physical, and that effort afforded them a ton of extra possessions. The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Good. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
It would take some very special defense to stop him once he gets that close to the bucket, and they weren't special that time.
To the paint. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 13.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Bonga deciding where to go with it. To the right side. Hartenstein with the screen for Washington. And the basket is good. Washington's got 4 points in the quarter. Gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. .119 left in the second quarter. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With the shot. That one's in. His first shot this game. Gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooter. Pass to De Silva. Wagner with it. From deep. Coathis grabs the board. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Giannis kicks to Coathis. Giannis left side. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Automatic.
And Giannis looking more and more comfortable each year operating from the mid-range.
Now Wagner. 7 points in the game. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Buries the long-range jumper. Schroeder's got 6. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks
so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Looking at the East, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
No surprise to see Giannis take home the award. It's almost a
I've seen more stops in All-Star games. What do they call the guys? Oh, yeah, Matador defense. They just let scores go by.
Ole, ole, ole. That is more than enough of...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Here's Schroeder. Pass to De Silva. Schroeder up top, into the lane. Makes it off the glass. 8 points for him.
And even though Schroeder might be on the light end of things when it comes to his weight, he remains relentless driving towards the basket.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That one goes. Count it.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Pass to De Silva. Back to Schroeder. 5 on the clock for the tie. It's good from long range. Schroeder's got 5 points now in the quarter.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, just fighting tonight.
Pass to De Silva. Back to Schroeder. Here's De Silva. Wagner outside. Inside, Schroeder. No good with the layup.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Antetokounmpo, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
2 minutes remaining.
Gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Wagner outside. Pass to De Silva. Buries it from three-point range. De Silva's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Giannis, that's a 2-pointer. The shot comes out.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Schroeder outside. Wagner from long range. Drills it from outside. Wagner's got 10 points in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Down low. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. 15 points in the game.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Here's Tiemann, and he makes good on the layup. Gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 34 seconds left in the third. Here's Kalathis. He can't get it to go.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And here is Washington. To the inside. Here's Wagner. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
From about 19 feet. And we've reached the end of the third. They're up by 5. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Oh, Wagner out there with Hartenstein. Then there's Washington. And it's Bonga in at the 2. Charalampopoulos. Those three-pointers off the mark. Wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Here's Bonga. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
Being a smooth 58% from the field, everything going according to plan for them on that end. Here's Papanikolaou. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. They set the screen. Shoots over Wagner. Antetokounmpo, no good. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Pass to Bonga. Out to the right wing. Takes the three. That shot off the mark. Out to the wing. Off target with his three. They could stretch the lead to double digits.
I mean, which would obviously put them in a very comfortable position.
Here's De Silva. Pass to Bonga. The three, and he's good on the three ball. Bonga's got 6 in the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. Now, he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run now. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Now, here's Wagner. He's covered closely.
Oh, good job executing inside. Wagner in total control down there.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. A fadeaway, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Wagner with it. It's good. For that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
An explosive performance by Wagner tonight, showing just how dangerous he is when he's at his best.
Here's Giannis, and it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
So far, he's a can't-miss player, a superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Schroeder outside. Fires from deep. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Oh, Antetokounmpo! Explosive on the drive.
And the defense, you thought they were helpless before. Now Giannis is hot.
They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Wagner outside. Pass to De Silva. For the three. Connects from three-point range.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Oh, good with the triple. Now here's Schroeder. And so they get the victory here at home. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to what. Exactly what kind of game this is going to be, RJ.
Yeah, you don't expect a lot of offense on the interior. These teams take a high volume of threes, and they make a high volume as well.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Rizachet. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Jokic with a screen on Hayes. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Here's Sarr, covered by Jokic. Pass to Rizachet. Here's Hayes. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Really good passing wing. Rizachet isn't a ball stopper. He really looks for his teammates.
Bogdanovich against Fournier. Bogdanovich, no good.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Pass to Rizachet. Misses from close range. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Back to Jokic. Over Rizachet. Jokic, good.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
To the inside. And Sarr with the basket on the assist from Rizachet.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
There's Bogdanovich with the three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
When Bogdan is set in the corner, feed him. He loves those shots. Can make him in his sleep.
Here's Rizachet. He had 9 points in his last time out. Pass to Wembanyama. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
4 on the clock. From outside the arc, Victor Wembanyama grabs a board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Hayes for 3. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Gone 2 for 5 here in the first. High arcing shot, and it's good on the lay-in.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Sarr. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Short trip to the rim for Wembanyama. That's a nice finish.
Fournier against Bogdanovic. It's Jokic, high post. Over Wembanyama. Jokic shot is good.
And the Joker, one of the most efficient mid-range shooters in basketball, seems like he just doesn't miss.
Pass to Wembanyama. Takes a 13-footer. Jump shot is good. Wembanyama's got 8.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Up 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
We've got Topic, and it's Teodosic in at the 1. And now that we have a minute, let's take a look at the best shooting teams in the association.
The basketball IQ this team possesses is special. They don't rush anything on the offensive end. They take their time and stay patient trying to find the best shot possible.
Right side, Coulibaly. And the layup falls.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Here's Teodosic. Pass to Jokic. Puts up a 3. The 3 ball is good from Jokic.
Zero hesitation from Jokic. Just so confident in his skills.
Second quarter of basketball. About a minute played so far. To the middle. Stolen. Here's the break. Here's Jovic. Here's Teodosic. He's scoreless. That evens the score. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Oh, there's the alley. And there's the turnover. Pass goes out of bounds. All right, I don't want to make you feel too old here, RJ, but you did get drafted back in 2001. What's the biggest change to the game, you think?
Oh, I think without a doubt the physicality and the 3-ball. Teams are not as physical, and they shoot a lot more threes. When I came in, they were barely shooting them. Now that's all that matters.
Batum, pass to Sarr. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Jang gets the bucket. Gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. To the right side. Pass to Jokic. Here's the three. Sinks the tray. Jokic has got 9 points in the quarter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
1:36 left in the second. Here's Wembanyama. Just 5 to shoot. Not going to go that time.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
The floater. Blocked! Now here's Batum. Defense right on him. Pass to Sarr. A minute 6 left to play in the first half of basketball. The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Jokic, no good. Gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. The big man, Wemby for 2.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Right wing. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Three-pointer. Batum pulls it in. Koulibaly on the wing. Jang passes to Wembanyama. Here's Koulibaly. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. They lead by a bucket. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
They've had the hot hand from deep, so I'm giving these guys the green light. Keep riding the perimeter game until they take it away.
And now, that does it for halftime.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
They've got Victor Wembanyama, Sarr out there with Risache. Then there's Hayes, and it's Fournier in at the 2 spot. Pass to Hayes. Here's Risache. No points so far. Fires in the triple.
And you see how dangerous Risache can be from deep, especially considering how fast his release is.
Hayes is out there with Evan Fournier. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Risache. And it's Sarr in at the 4-man position. Now here's Jokic. He's got 13.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bottle the shot.
Shot's good by Sarr.
And defensively, you just cannot let Sarr get that ball inside.
Shooting around 50% in the game so far. Inside. Banked it in off the glass.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. All right, let's take a quick look at the rookie leaderboards and see which young players had the best block numbers last month. Alex Sarr on top.
His defensive anticipation is just excellent. He changes as many shots as he swats.
The 3 from Risache knocks down the long J. Risache's got his second bucket on the night.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Down low. And there's the slam. dunk to finish it off.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this. Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Lets it go from deep. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 5.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Drains the triple.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
Well, he's been destroying them inside, and they need a timeout to figure out an answer or a prayer if there is one.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Back to Bogdanovic. Pass to Jokic. And they double up Jokic. Clock at 6. Bogdanovic on the wing. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Bogdanovic has got 5.
You like seeing Bogdanovic get it done inside. An opportunistic score around the rim.
Fournier for 3. Sarr. Great D that time from Jokic. Gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And that's a foul called on Evan Fournier. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Petrushev. Here's Teodosic. Fournier covering. Here's Teodosic. Pass to Bogdanovic. Here's Jovic. Oh, and he nails it from the high post. Jovic has got his first basket.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Koulibaly with it. They set the pick. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Jovic. Gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Now here's Bogdanovic. Koulibaly defending. Bogdanovic, that's good.
And this is why Bogdanovic is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
Fournier for 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. They lead by a bucket. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Nicholas Batum. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bilal Koulibaly. And it's Jang in at the point guard position. Outside Koulibaly. 4 on the clock. Buries it from 3. Neither team able to build the lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
Pass to Jokic.
Such a clever player. Jokic is adept at using his body to get these shooting fouls.
First one falls for him. Both teams will make substitutions. So he gets them both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense. Hayes, the pass to Wembanyama. Hayes with it to the paint. Here's Sarr. That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, I love seeing Sarr get a little more physical there inside.
A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. It's good.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. And they told the team it's close. We've got a chance if we battle, compete. You can see the players love the message. They looked fired up. We'll see if it works, Brian.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Wembanyama, high post. Gets an open look and hits it.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
They set a pick. Six to shoot.
Blocked! And as Sar gets older, he'll learn how to use his length even more.
Wembanyama finds Hayes. To the inside. Here's Sar. There's the block. Bogdanovich on the wing. Fournier covering. Pass to Jokic. Back to Bogdanovich. Jokic with a screen on Fournier. The shot's good.
And Bogdan has played in big games before, and this experience translating into him being ready to take important shots.
Fades back. Off the left rim and out.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Jokic in the post. Wembanyama on it. Can't get it to fall. That miss makes him 5 for 9. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
That's a big man down there. I mean, when Jokic gets ideal positioning inside, he uses his size to draw contact. He missed the chance to put them up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Well within his arsenal. Bogdanovich doesn't hesitate when given the mid-range jump shot.
Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Hayes. There's a screen. Off the mark there with a 3. And now we've got an intentional foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Wembanyama. Yes! Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings it within 1. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst case scenario for them is OT.
Wembanyama, the pass to Hayes. Misses the 3. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Good on the first. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good. And it's a 5-point game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
From deep, Sar, and gets it to fall. And so the road team gets the W in this one. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.